Can you tell I'm like willing fall to come? What's up, socials? Happy Social Thursday. I took a question from my Twitter sphere this week that I thought would be perfect for today's episode. Now, if only I could remember what it is. Where's my phone? I asked you guys if I could make any video, what would you want it to be about? And Bradley said he wants a video about more engagement on Twitter. Well, Bradley, I hate to use you as the class example, but you did ask the question. When I know someone, I recognize them and they watch my videos and they comment a lot and they ask me about more engagement on Twitter, I can't help but wonder what the heck they're doing, that they're not getting engagement on Twitter if they watch all my videos. So I went and checked out your profile. Nice avatar, by the way. I couldn't help but notice a great Twitter feed of content that you're sharing with your audience. Very nice work. But then I also switched over to the tweets and replies tab. Yeah, they have that now, so I can investigate more. And I noticed that that feed didn't look too terribly different. You're probably wondering, what do you mean I have two feeds? Does that mean I don't understand. What does that mean? Well, the reason why there's a tweets feed and a tweets and replies feed is because everybody wanted like their main feed to be just the content they were sharing. But if you wanted to see every single tweet they posted, you could click over to that. Which means that when you @reply somebody as that first word in your tweet without a period before it, that tells Twitter it's just a reply and it's not a main tweet. So I thought it would be interesting to see how many @replies you had on that feed, because that will tell me how much you're talking with people on Twitter. Well, it turns out, Bradley, that there were not that many @replies on that feed. I feel like I'd be really bad at this job. We all want more engagement on Twitter, but it seems as though the people who ask for it are the ones who indeed are not giving to the world what they would like to taketh from the world. The best way to get more engagement on Twitter is to listen to people who are tweeting and join those conversations and talk with them and discover them and have them discover you. We all want to set aside time to schedule things to happen, and then we forget about the fact that engagement is real time. You cannot just schedule your tweets and then hope that you'll come back to a bunch of @replies you can oogle at. Like, oh, look at all the @replies. This is so great. I got more engagement. No one wants to engage with somebody that doesn't engage back. I'm not saying you don't, but I'm just saying you have to put yourself out there to engage first before it's gonna come to you more, especially when you have a limited number of followers the way that you do. So every now and again, you probably reply to somebody that you are following, which is great, but you should be looking for people who are not following you and going and talking with them. So not only does that grow your following, but it grows your engagement because people know you're there to interact. My biggest critique for people is usually not the number of followers they have, but the number of tweets. How many tweets do you have? Divide that by the number of days you've been on Twitter. If that number is a single digit, we have a big problem, and your engagement rate is user error. We're building relationships. Go talk to people, and that will increase your engagement. That's all for today's socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. As always, this has been your Social Thursday. Bradley, thank you for being a great sport. You are a fantastic example of how we all need to be better. That means it can only go up from here, so that's great news, honestly. It is, I promise you. I've been there. I totally get it. The sponsor of today's video was, of course, Bluehost. I hope you'll go check them out if you are going to be launching your website or would like better hosting for people that can specialize in the platform that you are on, which hopefully is WordPress, because that's what I preach around here. So check out WordPress and check out Bluehost. SavvySexySocial.com/Bluehost. You'll be supporting the show and you'll have a killer website to go along with it. So really, where's the downside? I'll see you tomorrow on iTunes and Stitcher Radio for the Marketing Lifestyle Show. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. Links everywhere you could possibly think of. See you there.